14 hours of negotiation that will affect anyone. So if I speak slowly, that's maybe because of that. Yeah, but it has also been a very intense year. We worked for 1 year with this legislation. We started almost exactly 1 year ago. I presented the report. We had dialogue in the NV with all the shadows, with our chair. Then in the end of the summer, the NV, the Environmental Committee, adopted the report. And in October, we got the decision from the European Parliament. I'm very proud of that mandate. And I believe that that gave also a very valuable input to the negotiation during the month to go. And that was actually a very big part of why I'm satisfied today after this very long night of negotiation. It is indeed a historic moment. And the timing for this climate law is really good, because it will be an important message to the EU-US summit this week. And I believe it will affect the world, that we have a climate law that is showing what we are doing, that has been improved, and that will deliver for the Glasgow in the end of the year. I believe that this is a very strong message from the European Union. But for me and for the team from the European Parliament, it was also very important to have substance and improve the proposal, and also make sure that our institution was well represented in these negotiations. But the most important thing was to make sure that science would be more integrated in the EU law, so that it would mean that it will be the important climate law that we would like to have. I would like to say that I believe that by the decision we have a climate law that will grow and be stronger and stronger and deliver more and more for climate. And I'm really proud of that. There are a couple of reasons why I feel like that. We have integrated the Paris Agreement in so many places in the climate law to make sure that we better live up to our obligation under the Paris Agreement. We have introduced an advisory board that is independent with 15 scientific experts that will work both to evaluate how we are doing with this climate law that we agreed today, but also that will make sure that we fulfill the Paris Agreement and make sure that everyone is aware how the EU is doing on that content. We made sure that we also got a greenhouse gas budget. That was something many people said before the negotiation that we would not be able to achieve. I'm very proud that we achieved that. I really believe that the greenhouse gas budget will push the ambition in the European Union. It will help us deliver what we should deliver to save this planet. And I believe that it will be also something that will put us in relation to the Paris Agreement and make sure that we fulfill it. It will be presented at the same time as the 2040 target. That is something else that I'm very proud about. We have a new intermediate target, and that target will, since it will be presented in the same time as the greenhouse gas budget, we will see a very strong interlink to science and what's needed to do. And that will help us also fulfill what's needed to tackle the global heating. We achieved also tonight that we will also have negative emissions after 2050. That was also something that the Parliament insisted on. And I think this was only natural, but yet we had to fight a lot to get it. I now took some of the important decisions that we achieved together and presented them for you. And I will now leave the floor to our chair, who I'm also very happy to have cooperated with during this whole travel, both during the negotiations, but also tonight, when he was one of the ones who helped us fulfill this, but also made my energy high by having incredible energy also in the night hour. Thank you for that.